This is Lieutenant Reyes. Go to the only secure comms channel. Messenger.
It's as important for brands to create an AI bot strategy as it was for them to create a mobile strategy 5 years ago.
It's going to be an avalanche of bots.
I think the predominant way we're going to interact with computers in the future is going to be via some form of voice interface or chat interface. So in a world where all our interactions with computers happen via voice or chat, and you don't have a piece of glass that you're swiping on, an advertiser can't show ads anymore. And that's what I think AI bots have to do with advertising.
The success of Amazon Echo in the States would show that people are now comfortable standing in an empty room talking to an inanimate object that talks back. And only a handful of years ago that would have been inconceivable. But these ways of getting information, basically using these methods, shows that the technology starts to disappear, but you've got AI kind of powering all this under the surface. So even if we were unaware of it, artificial intelligence is going to start to power more and more levels of the world that we live in.
If your only way to engage or to interact with a computer is via talking to it, the brand needs a way to engage with the consumer in that environment. Like when you go and walk into a store right now, you speak to a representative of a brand. What I'm envisioning is AI is going to be able to replicate that experience of a representative of a brand speaking to you, but for everyone in the world, wherever they're engaging with the brand. So in a world where you don't have screens anymore, you're going to have to talk to your computers. So brands need to be there in order for them to engage with their consumers, but they can't hire 1 million people to be on a call to speak to consumers. You need an AI to be able to do that.
It's going to be an avalanche of bots. Most of them will be rubbish, I suspect. It's true in any medium, books, film, music, bots, that most stuff is kind of drivel. I mean, you've only got to look at the app stores for the mobile phones. You know, 99% of the apps are pretty bad, but the 1% that are not bad are absolutely brilliant. That's going to be true in AI, in VR, bots, with everything. The good stuff will rise to the surface, but there'll be a lot of stuff which is done that you really question the value of. But as I say, that's life, right?
If you look at mobile 5, maybe 7 years ago, the scale wasn't yet there. But if as a brand you invested in your mobile strategy early on, you're now doing really, really well. I think it's the same with AI bots. I think we're going to see them become mainstream within 5 to 7 years. So the sooner you get into the game and build a persona for your brand with AI, I think the faster you're going to get there.
Alexa, goodbye.
Goodbye. One of our latest projects is with the Financial Times and Google. It's called Hidden Cities Rio.